Look. As I represent the game in a way that can't be challenged, and delegate the comments of hate that can't be managed. I was told once, roll my shoulder like blunts and don't get touched, but my skin tough and thicker than Miss Biz butt. So guess what? I'ma talk my shit and just win once. Throw uppercuts and bone breakers, a needle and haystack with hate makers. I throw mines, don't hide behind my straight right. I show mine and show no the blow by the blow, bro. I blow mines.
You out so cool.
Up off that. Yeah. Yes. Up off. Well. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. Yeah. It's Thorough Thursday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Prince Soul. Let me see. Big man. What's going on with you? Whoops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. The press conference. Let's go. I had to run through that one, brother. I learned late last night that the press conference was going to be early this morning. We got to get busy. We ain't got that kind of time. Let me see. We ain't got that. Press conference. Wait a second. Okay. We ain't. All right. Good. I want to know what you all got to say. Oops. Oh, what's good, Biz? What's going on with you? I got to go to class. That's all right, brother. LOL. Intro cracks me up every time I hit the Tyson bell. I feel like AJ. Let me with the headphones. Let me see. Listen, here's my thing. I was looking at Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall's back and forth again, the face-off. I watched it with my son last night. And, you know, when you look at Savannah Marshall, she is very, how can I say this? She is very not shocked. She's definitely unrattled. She's very concerned about the way Claressa Shields responds. She's kind of like, you know, Mayor has the same concern look, but a different reaction to Bumgardner. I think the culture clash, like, so when Claressa Shields is talking to her, I'm gonna whip your ass. Savannah Marshall was like she just can't, like, chill. Like, she's like, is this an act or is this you? She's more so every time she's very like, you don't even have to act this way. You know, which Claressa does have to act that way. That's her instincts. Like, I get Claressa, but I'm just saying, I looked at Savannah and I'm seeing it differently. Like, Mayor just mocks Bumgardner because I think she's more in tune, right, with the culture. So Mayor just like, okay, you scared me, right? Where Savannah is like, what the hell? Right? Let me see. Good morning, Biz. What's going on with you? Early start. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I kind of love the early starts, though. Get to jump to the gym early. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Have you noticed that? She's like, well, why would you want to face me? Why would you? How about this? Savannah had a very clear argument. On paper, you're the A side. In reality, you're not. And Claressa is like, if in black and white, I'm the A side, I'm the A side. They both were right. Like, Savannah was saying, yes, you are the A side on paper, but you're not an A side in my state of mind. I'm the A side. I'm the quality. You know what I'm saying? So I got what they both were saying, but it was just like, it's like this. It's one of the more beautiful things. That's why I'm hyped about this press conference. I just love the difference in personalities. They're totally different. I love it, bro. I love it. Correct. Yeah. Shields doesn't have enough pop to keep Marshall off of her. That's not true. Shields will look to pot shot, move, and hold, I think. No, Claressa would look to pop shot, move, and hold. Yeah, Marshall would pop shot, move, and hold. I think. Claressa Shields going to be aggressive and do what she did in the amateurs. It was Savannah Marshall who pop, move. Savannah's a smooth boxer. So she's not going to be just going out attacking Claressa Shields anyway. I think Claressa, with her physicality, can definitely move Savannah Marshall back, just physically, right? Just coming at Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall what makes it dangerous is Savannah Marshall is better technically, and her punching power. She's not far better, but she's just smoother. It just looks less forced. And Savannah Marshall punching power, she will rock Claressa Shields on her aggression. Claressa's going to be the aggressive one. That's what she's done. She's out-volumed everybody she fought. She throws punches and bunches. Savannah, though, is going to, she's smoother. Boom, 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 boom. Right? I think people get it twisted. I think people get it twisted. For some reason, people see Claressa as Floyd Mayweather, some kind of slick boxer, and they see Savannah with her knockouts as Mike Tyson. No. It's totally not that. It's the complete opposite. It's totally not that. Unrelated, but I see Shields versus Marshall amateurs fight, and dog, Shields won. No, I think Savannah won. So it's a close enough fight. I think Savannah clearly won. Like when I look at that, it's like Claressa was busy, but she was ineffective. Claressa was throwing a lot of punches, and Savannah had more effective shots and was doing better. But like I said, it must be a closer fight. There's people who think Shields won. I think Shields has enough power to get Marshall respect. She has enough aggression for sure. I think she's gonna. It's time. It's time. My bad. I'm not gonna be able to see a lot of what you're saying. Here we go. I'm rooting for Bumgardner. I don't know who wins any of these fights. I'm gonna be honest. I'm leaning towards Meyer because she's just more experienced. Bumgardner had that knockout that heard around the world. It was like Bumgardner did her thing and froze homegirl. What's her name? Harper? I forget her name. Froze her, and then King Kong froze Charles Martin. Like that's what I remember. I remember 2 freezes. But Meyer been doing it. She's been doing it. Mayer's been doing it. She's been doing it long. I mean, her experience is better. She's been fighting on that level higher. Is what I mean. At least you got that power. Yeah. She got that right hand power. She does. But you saw what just power does, right? Wilder versus Fury. You see what just power does. So she got that right hand, but she's very basic. Alicia Bumgardner. She doesn't have a lot of special effects. So you want to see what happens. Like AJ has that power, but once he went up against somebody who can move side to side, take him to school, he lost twice in a row. So we'll see. We'll see. Mayer's been tested by good and tough fighters, and she can bang. Yeah. And Mayer can box too. Mayer got more levels to her game. I'm rooting for Bumgardner because The crush is real. Let me see. Biz, you see the footage from 2012 between Savannah and Shields. Who do you think won? We just spoke about that. Savannah Marshall. So it is all women. I thought there were some guys in there. J Body, I can't put up your comment because I got two screens up. But what's up, my people? Bet you can't beat me to the like button. You lost already. There you go, J Body. You caught a body. What kind of body? A J Body. Biz, what's your cash app? I'm being shadow banned, my guy. Oops. Uh-oh. It's ShowBizz The Adult. It's $ ShowBizz The Adult. Thank you so much, brother. They talking to Bob Arum. Bob Arum. They talking to Bob Arum. But I'm sorry. Now, this is not to be funny, but every time I see Bob Arum, I cherish it. Not to be funny. Not to be funny. No matter how I felt about Bob Arum throughout the years, he used to get on my nerve back in the day, like the Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao shit. Like he was killing me back in those days because he just had Manny Pacquiao in-house. How everybody feel about the PBC and how angry people are about the PBC and what they're saying. Bob Arum was the king of it. Everybody was in-house. Nobody talks about that now. It's like Al Heyman learned from Bob Arum. But no matter how much that irritated me back then, when I see him, I'll be like, man, bro. I mean, this is an old guy. You can't help but to think about his mortality. I'm sorry, you can't help but to think about it. So I'm cheering every time I look at him. I'm just like, man, dude, there's something else. Let me see. Nate Diaz or Shamayev. Shamayev, man. Shamayev is very incredible. Shamayev to me is the future. Shamayev, dog. And after Gilbert Burns, he just went another level. You know, Gilbert Burns, that fight showed Shamayev a lot to work on when he fought that level of fighter and then won. Shamayev, bro. Nate Diaz is more of a name than a threat, right? I mean, he's that name. Everybody like, oh, Nate Diaz. He's more of a name than a threat. Nate Diaz is Derek Chisora at this point. He's Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora puts up a good fight, rugged, but, you know, he usually is not beating a bunch of guys. Bob Arum's immortal. Funny. I'm rooting for Nate, even though I know he'll lose. He's been here since rubber helmet football. Now, Tony Harrison is training Bumgarner, right? Been working with Bumgarner, right? I don't see Claressa and Savannah Marshall. Everybody, if you haven't done it, please hit the like button. Let everybody know what's going on. Help out this channel. Hit the like. NFL season coming soon. Do you watch it? Yeah, absolutely. Starts today. Doesn't it start today? I think the first game's today. Thursday night football. Yeah. I got my fantasy team all set up. Got my star lineup up. Everything's working. It Tyson bit. Yeah, it's the undercard fighters first. Yeah, but I thought they'd be out there, you know, but okay. Bills versus the Rams tonight. It's just it's so crazy to see BK. Ah! It's so crazy to see this women's card and how excited you look. I want to say this. I want to say this. People use an old argument when judging women in boxing. The thing is, I can understand it because things has changed, but it just changed so recently that people haven't caught up with the change yet. This community is one of very few communities that's in the forefront of the change. We're ahead of it. So we see the change. So we're able to grade how great they're doing, right? We're able to be like, oh, no. Savannah Marshall was good, period. Like, Claressa Shields is a great fighter no matter what. Mayor Bumgardner is a great matchup. Like, we're able to get ahead of it. I can understand why people are dragging their feet on knowing how that women's boxing is here. I can understand that people need things to get more popular for they to see it. Most people are followers, not this community, not the war room. Oh, who on? Yeah. 100%. Mayor, whoever comes out of Mayor Bumgardner is the best fighter. Is the best featherweight. Oh, super featherweight. See, there you go. I thought they were just they're super featherweights. I thought it was featherweight. Dude, Caroline is a monster, bro. I only seen Caroline once. We called her fight, and we were like, whoa. Isn't that, or maybe I got things mixed up. Is that Dubois' little sister? Is that the Caroline? Is that Dubois' little sister? Or maybe I'm getting her confused with Dubois' little sister. Isn't that her? I only seen her once, and I was like, bleh? Like, she was good. Are these women fighting 2 minutes? Women boxing is 2 minute rounds. Yeah, that is her. Yeah. I was like, bruh. She's beautiful too, by the way. Look at BK. Yes. Look at this card, bro. Look at her. That looks very, very difficult to beat. She wants to move quickly. See, that's what I'm saying. When you are an underdog product, your product is better. Bro, that's how UFC got ahead of boxing. That's how MMA pushed forward. When you are an underdog product, you do more and the product is better. Women's boxing, look at who she's fighting. Look at what she's doing. I mean, that's why when people say boxing has evolved, it evolved for the worse. Back when it was more gritty, more shit happened. You had to be great. And it wasn't stressful. That was the culture. Everybody fought everybody, right? When you look at Muhammad Ali versus Spinks, look at Spinks' record. Everybody fought everybody. If it was today, Mike Tyson Trevor Berbick wouldn't have given Mike Tyson an opportunity at the title. If it was today, Mike Tyson wouldn't have had a shot at the title for a while. They would have dragged that out. That guy would have been the most ducked guy in the world. Thank God Mike Tyson was when he was. And when Mike Tyson was on top, he was fighting every other champion and fighting the number one contender. When people say he had a bad resume, all he did was fight the number one contender, become undisputed. He kept fighting the number one guy. He was busy as shit. And then when you look at who he fought, they're all champions, a few gold medal Olympians, like 3-4 Hall of Famers. I mean, bruh, Tyson got busy. Yeah, she's gorgeous. The funny thing is she looks like her brother. Don't you hate that? When you're a heterosexual male and you see a woman like, man, she's fine, but she looked just like her brother, and you just think like, would I have been attracted to her brother if? Don't you hate that? Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. When you're a heterosexual male, you meet a woman, you like, yo, she's a baddie, and then you whole family looking like she look like her daddy, her brother. Oh, oh, you ruined it, Biz. Now, oh, oh. I'll let him beat me up, honestly, brother. Yeah. He gonna have to beat me up. She looks like Black Sun. Oh, oh, I let her beat me up. Yeah, this it's too early now. It's too early. Good morning, Biz. What's going on with you? Um, I don't I don't know. I don't know her. Now this woman I don't know. If I called one of her fights, I'm sorry. I more than likely called everybody's fight, right? We've been calling every weekend for 4 years. Okay. So there's not a fighter in sight that we haven't called, unless it's a brand new fighter that we haven't called. But so I may have called the fight. I just don't remember. Too late in Singapore. Oh, you're in Singapore. Good morning, Bill. What's going on with you? Yeah, it's like 7:30 in the morning for us. At least me in Central America. Oh, Price. I did call a Price fight. She doesn't look familiar at all. Yeah, I remember Price. I was making jokes about a Price or something. Remember? I have called her fight. Good morning, ShowBizz. What's going on with you, boxing video game wish list site? Yeah. Dog, look at Bumgardner. Bumgardner. I like Bumgardner's beauty, but I like Mayer's personality. Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall, I like everything that they both got going on. Like how they fight, how they present themselves, their charisma, their heart, their everything about Savannah Marshall and Claressa Shields. I'm on. uh, Bumgardner has gotten in incredible shape too. Good morning from Canada. BK, I think BK is a celebrity now. I think like I found out I was officially a celebrity, which who gives a shit, right? I'm a star. But um I think you guys are too though. I think everyone who knows Showbiz Adult knows BK. I think is at that point. I think everybody knows BK. They know that Homer Simpson thing. I think BK is as recognized as I'm pretty sure. Yes, Biz. Good morning from UK. Man, what's up, picture? Man, I said the same thing. Mayor's attitude, behavior is attractive to me. Am I weird? Nope. Well, yeah, because I'm weird as shit. So I know I'm weird. I had an album called Weirdo, so I know I'm weird. Uh, so yeah, you're weird. You're weird just like me. We're together. Look at Tony Harrison. I was never that big on Tony Harrison, bro. I don't know why that he's nice with it. I was never crazy about Tony Harrison. I thought he was okay. Yeah. If you got a woman, the last 2 years these women been mean. This is funny. Said Michaela comes up hard. I often thought about that, like dating Claressa. Like her man, I think they're married or engaged or something. Her man, though, is the strongest man in the world. Claressa Shields' man is the strongest man in the world. Where were you? Like, not only that, but Claressa she has no problem staring people down. So Claressa Shields will stare him down. Where were you? Huh? I can't hear you. Like it. Well, go upstairs. Oh, wait. He's talking about the best fighting the best. He said, we knew that women kind of there. He said, when you go back home, speak nice to your lady. Funny. We knew they were kind of there, but they're mean. Yeah. Women are great fighters at this point. I'm all on board, bro. When Bumgarner and Mayer decided to fight, and no problem, and I'm looking at Tank Davis and Isaac Cruz rematch not even being anything. Tank and Ryan Garcia dragging their feet, and Spence and Terrence Crawford dragging their feet. I'm looking at this card like, said the women putting their tails on the line. This is a good fight. Yep. And the young ladies are putting these great fights together. That's all I care about. Agreed 100%. Yep. He said I'll be 90 years old before the Crawford and Spence fight. Boom. He said it. Now that's an old man with a gray mustache. Now you ain't getting more old school than him. And he's able to train women and say the truth. They ain't about, bro, forget the traditional shit. It ain't about that, bro. If you're gonna stay true to something, stay true to fight. Tony Harrison said they're changing the way people. Tony Harrison telling the truth. He's talking about how AB was kind of like psycho in tune with fighting Mayer. He says that's the way the sport gonna be gracious as long as the best fight the best. 100%. No matter if you hate women or think that women should never try anything but step outside the kitchen or whatever brain you guys have, if the best keep fighting the best, the product's going to be good. And if you like it or not, more people are going to watch it. And you're going to be mad. Women ain't in the kitchen no more. They're great. You're going to be upset. But if the product's good, people don't realize that this is what they're actually looking for. That they don't want to give it credit. Right. It's a big bout. But if they were men, it would be way bigger. Yep. Mayer said, there's no way I'm going to let this fight get away from me. Mayor said it could be taken away. Her feeling like she's the best could be taken away from her at any moment. I think Mayor knows Bumgardner is a great athlete with a powerful right hand. She knows she has to stay away from that. It could be enough. Bumgardner came out of nowhere for me. You've seen Mayor for a while. Bumgardner came out of nowhere to me. Like, I was like, whoa. And it was like it was just a crazy knockout, and it was just hot. She said she thinks the rivalries are good for women boxing. Yeah. And then you can have a rematch and a third fight. BS. Love you, boy. Much love to you. We have to do to win this. She said she has to listen to her corner. She has in order to win. And believe in it. Yeah. You said the game. Yep. If this game plan doesn't work, she has another one. And that's what I'm saying. I think Bumgardner has one way. I'm rooting for Bumgardner, but I think because look at she's a heartthrob beyond. But what I'm saying is, Mayor got more levels. It's just levels to this. You got Bumgardner stopping Mayor. What is he saying about the Spice Girls? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Damn, you're up early, brother. Well, that's not even a thing. This press conference is early for us. So it's the press conference. It ain't even me. You know what I'm saying? Like if Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence was fighting at 7 a.m, the fight is early. I'm not early. Like I'm watching that shit. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I think Tony Harrison may have been like, hey, yo, Bumgardner. Like, Bumgardner says it's been a great build-up, and it's about what happened Saturday. See, when you're obsessed with whooping somebody's ass, you know, Bumgardner's been focused, like Tyson Fury focused on Klitschko, like Holyfield watching Tyson forever. Which would be a better fight? Claressa Shields, Savannah Marshall. She said she's unbeaten. What why will you be the first? Anybody can be beat. Yeah, Bumgardner has a loss on record. Bumgardner wasn't, you didn't know how good she was. You see, she's mentally strong. So when Bumgardner knocked out Harper, she followed through because it's kind of like when you become a champion, how next level you harden, like it's harder to beat you. It's harder to knock out a champion. She believes now. Once you're convinced. She said, do you think this steals the show? I'm not even trying to compete to steal the show. I'm just trying to whoop her ass. She said that they're both going to be great cars. Yeah. She kept it classy. She's like, I'm not competing against all the cars. Everybody's good. Everything's good. I'm whooping ass. She bounced back from it though, for sure. Of course. That's not. Of course. She says she's a wrestler at heart. You could tell by her shoulders and shit that she. See, wrestlers are hard to get with when starting to train for boxing because their legs and everything, their overall body and the way they can bend and move. She's such a great athlete. How is Shields the underdog? She has the better resume and better accolades. Who says she's the underdog? Who said that? Who said that? I don't. She said she's gonna take her through deep waters. She likes to box and stay safe. All right. Hey, ShowBizz. Hey, George, I can't put it up right now. Hey, ShowBizz. Do you think KSI and the Paul brothers is an example of how fighters should promote themselves? Move forward. Moving forward. P.S. Super bad. Estrada 7. Second. KO is one of my favorite ever. Yeah. No, I don't. What they're doing is very fugazi. They're moving forward and only fighting the bells and whistles fights, right? KSI probably doing a little bit more, but fighting 2 fights in one night and all those things. No, I don't think I don't think boxing should move forward like that. I think boxing should. I think the sport should be promoted, and I think boxing the number 1 fighter should fight the 2 fighter. 2 fighter, 3 fighter, 3 fighter. I think it should be a bracket thing, no matter how it used to be, and the sport would be loved instead of one person trying to be a star. That's been the problem of the sport. When every pay-per-view was Manny Pacquiao or Floyd Mayweather, nobody was fans of anything. That was like the first killing blow for boxing. Nobody was a fan of just boxing. When boxing was on regular TV, on NBC and all that shit, and you just 7 o'clock in the afternoon, you're watching, hey, who's fighting tonight? Sugar Ray Damn Leonard. I think boxing, like I got that comic book with Thing on the cover, boxing. Boxing was just bigger when the sport was better. So no, I think it's going the wrong direction, actually. As far as that. Agreed, Biz. Yeah, it was hard for me to talk because I got the headphones on. So I'm hearing them talk at the same time. But no. So now I can be a little bit clearer. Yeah, no. Jake Paul says something about you don't need to have all these warm-up bouts. Just fight the big fights. Well, how do you get big? See, it's fugazi, right? Jake Paul said that he's changing the game. Boxers should all box the big fights. That's fugazi because that removes a guy like Hagler who worked his way up. Just fighting the big fights means get yourself popular like Rolly and Blair Cobb would be the biggest fight in the world then. It's getting yourself popular and then fighting. No, boxing is more rugged than that. It's not just being popular. It's moving your fighter along to get the right experience to become one of the greatest fighters of all time. Right? And every promoter has a way of doing that. It's moving them along and having them gain the right experience and becoming one of the greatest fighters of all time. Okay, now we're going to fight a southpaw. Now we're going to fight a fighter who moves. Now we're going to fight a fighter who's slick. Now we're going to fight a fighter who presses forward. Now we're going to fight a fighter with high KOs. Now Jake Paul isn't baptized in the sport enough. He's like, get popular and then have the big fights. And that's great for boxing. No, that's great for that fight. But it's not necessarily what they're doing helps boxing. It does because it brings more eyes onto it. But that can't sustain boxing. It can't sustain boxing. Case in point. Look, they're laughing in the stare down. I had to look at the stare down. Bumgardner and Mayer. They're talking and smiling. Don't take that smile. Look, Mayer like, dude, you are a baddie. Like, look at Mayer. Mayer's hollering at her. Mayer like, yo, Bumgardner, you are a baddie, dog. Sometimes she tried to look at her. She just started smiling like, yo, I'm not going to feel good punching you in the face because that face remember when Cecilia Brækhus got kissed by that one girl? Like, they had a face off. That one girl was like, yo, bro. Like, Cecilia Brækhus was so hot. That girl just kissed. Look at Bumgarner. Mayor looked back at her and went back to her. She went back to her. Look, now they talking junk. Now they talking junk some more. Mayor went back to her. She just want to be in her hair smells good. Just want to be in her hole you did. No, Mayor may kick her ass, man. I'm not going to be the happiest camper in the world. I'm such a Bumgarner fan. What was I going to say? Oh, case in point. My man who asked me that question. Oh, dang, Mayor, real serious, bro. Now, with all my jokes, Mayor serious as hell. Yo, Mayor serious as hell. Yeah, I'm telling you, Mayor is really good for it, dog. We know that. Like, Mayor's a problem because Mayor could be aggressive. I've definitely seen her aggressive. I think her last fight, what's her last fight? I was super aggressive. Brother, Bob Arum is in the best place. He's between two warrior women. He's between two Amazonians, dog. Two gorgeous and aggressive and strong and powerful women. Bob was like, brother, he was leaning forward. He was looking like a gargoyle. Bob Arum was like, look at him, boy. I am okay. I like you. I want. So look, everybody, yes, go to BetUS, okay? Bet us on BetUS. It's bigger, easier to use, and safe. You see BK put BetUS link. Place a bet on your favorite fights. I may have to place a bet on Bumgarner Mayor. I may have to put my money on Mayor here. Yes. In my opinion, she's the real dog walker. She likes to bang out, also mixes up boxing into it. Yeah, she a boxer puncher. You know, she's kind of like Sean Porter in the sense that, like Timothy, not better than that. I've seen Oscar De La Hoya box slug. She's like that. She walked down Han. That's the one that I watched. That I remember her taking it to Han and being like, "Damn, Bob is blind drunk." Okay, my bad. So back to here's my example of what Jake Paul was saying, being great for the sport momentarily, but not best for the quality of the sport. Yes, bring eyes to the sport and redirect those eyes to boxing culture and to the sweet science and what makes the sport great. Not what makes the sport an event, but what makes it great. Right? It's just like everybody who has a problem with She-Hulk. They never read the comics. They don't know that is what the comics been for us comic nerds for decades. They don't know. They like, oh, Disney's going down. Disney's going down. They just showing what we've been reading. Us comic nerds been reading. Do you know how many people made fun of comic nerds talking about, oh, you masturbate to the comic books or to the anime and all that shit? I was one of them that people try to say bullying things to. Now that it's on screen, oh, look, brother. Oh, a strong woman who's a lawyer, that's She-Hulk. You think they made the story up? Right? So you bring the eyes to boxing, and then you have them learn the culture. But case in point, let me tell you what I'm doing. But she was twerking. Okay, she did a dance that's all over TikTok. She did the popular thing. Comics has done way worse than that. Do you know Psylocke from the X-Men with a thong up her ass, jumping sideways and you see whole half ass? They ain't doing that. Two, nobody was mad at Megan Thee Stallion. They're mad at She-Hulk. Megan Thee Stallion up in there twerking too. That's many people's daughter's favorite person. The first time you put her, a sister, on Disney, Megan Thee Stallion, she over there shaking her ass. People mad at the green CGI chick. But here's the beauty of it. The beauty of it is that you have that culture that has broken through and got on Disney. It's everywhere. Mud's looking at everybody's twerking. A teacher, mamas, everybody. And she sit there and does the dance a little bit, and it's hilarious. Everybody's doing it. Not my daughter. Yeah, I understand. You know, not my daughter. I'm not my, my daughter's incredible. But brother, do what you want. Don't look at it. It's not for you. Don't look at She-Hulk. Don't be a part of that whole thing. It's not for you. Your daughter, don't have her watch Megan Thee Stallion, right? Don't have her. That's not for you. Everybody's different. There's Christians out there that wouldn't watch horror movies. I don't watch horror movies. Not my family. Okay, but don't shit on horror movies because I watch it. That's the comic shit. Everybody want what they do to be on everything. No, brother, there's different people. And we're fine. Nothing beautiful about twerking. I understand. Like this guy. Nothing's beautiful about twerking. I understand, brother. You are the all, sane Buddha monk. All right? Masturbating later. You're in the war room saying that you're God's. There's nothing beautiful. And what a woman needs to do and then go right into the bathroom and T minus man, we are people are nuts. You feel me? Simply what we are in the war room are real with ourselves. Walking around not being real to himself, but jumping in the war room acting like all right. Either way, if you are a Jedi monk, do you. But don't judge everybody. I'ma do me. Let me see. Think Marvel is afraid to debut Brother Voodoo? Afraid? What? No. Brother Voodoo is going to be all over Doctor Strange. Let me tell you, what y'all are complaining about is Brother Voodoo. Unless people are like, as long as it's black, I'm not complaining. But the fact that Marvel is covering all races, all gender, all whatever, people are like, hey, don't push too much of that on me. As long as it's black. Everything black. Oh, you don't want to. Megan Thee Stallion was just twerking on Disney. People look at it as She-Hulk twerking. I'm looking at it as Megan Thee Stallion got on Disney and twerked. Like, I don't know if that's amazing or bad. Either way, it happened. And I was cracking up. Let me see. They use popular shows and entertainment to do and influence. Stop, man. Stop. This ain't a mastermind. They're trying to get you. You were a kid once. I hate all these adults who forgot when they were children. What they do on TV is reflect what's going on. They're trying to, the devil's music. Stop with the devil's music. When you were a kid, you're all over listening to it, rolling down the street, smoking Indo. But then your kid, that's Satan's music. Get your ass out of here, man. I'm dealing with real people. The war room is full of real people. We get it. You're a kid. Have a ball. Look at a TV show. Laugh. If it reflects what you've been doing, cool. But to wave the finger, that's how they messed my childhood up. I couldn't see. G.I. Joe used to shoot guns. All of a sudden, the lasers ain't hit nothing but tanks. Hit somebody with that laser. Must shoot, pew, pew, pew. Can't hit each other because the grown folks, no violence on the, as they watch porn and shit. Yeah, I'm still a children. Same thing. It's true. Yeah, it's true for you because you're stale and old and forgot how it is to be. You're old, right? You're stale, right? Everything got to be like you. If the world was how you're projecting, there'd be no room for creativity. You're judging things. Hey, this is like, bro, I'm happy there's not a bunch of yous. I'm happy there's not a bunch of yous. I'm happy things are changing. Women will still be in skirts and barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. I love that women are expressing themselves and strong and not ashamed of their bodies and doing what they do. Because I know we've been doing it forever. Half naked in the boxing ring and doing whatever we do. Man, do you. I'm happy they're doing you. And if you don't like it, turn it off. It ain't for you. Hold on. Oh, Savannah Marshall, Claressa Shields. Here we go. I agree. Yeah, man, get that dude out of here. I listened to the music that we were doing. Ouija, are you with me? Murder, murder. I was in 8th grade. Mr. Ouija, I want to know my future. Would I die of murder? Oh, bloody murder. That same generation talking about She-Hulk, a green CGI twerk. Which all came from our generation. My anaconda don't want none unless it got buzz. My anaconda. All right, here we go. Here we go. Look at the show. This is incredible. This is in a couple days. This is Saturday. This is in 2 days. I'm about to Peter Fury. I'm about to look at all this. Green bean casserole. ShowBizz is talking to Simp Talk because his household is ruled by women. He got no chance or he get in trouble. No, I'm too strong to be threatened by women. That's the difference. A woman can do what she wants, and you are so damn weak that it makes you insecure and you feel that it makes you a simp because you haven't been carrying your own weight as a man, brother. When you carry your own weight as a man, you don't get insecure. What you're talking about insecurities that you have. They just introduced like Claressa Shields doing her thing. I'm able to celebrate that because I'm doing mine. Anybody who's doing their thing want people to glow up. You're the simp and you don't know it. You're a loser. Talk to him, Biz. Yeah, he's a loser. He just revealed how much of a loser he is. He doesn't know a strong man when he sees one because he's the simp. And he feels that he has to prove to women how strong they are, and men. He's a coward. Here we go. Multiple gold winner, multiple world title. Damn, why you verbally doing like that? Because it's the truth. He knows in his soul that he's weak. He knows in his soul he's fragile. They said the powerful Savannah Marshall. It sounds like a comic book. It sounds like a horror movie. Dog, look at all those belts on Claressa Shields' side. That always feels funny. But that's the beauty, though, because the challenger is on the other side. Simp is middle school lingo. Yeah. He's not close to a man. He doesn't have men around him. He wouldn't know. He doesn't sound like a man. He wouldn't know. I'm very filled. The truth hurts. That's why you're triggered. No, I'm always triggered by weak, pathetic sounding people. That always irritates me. And then you came at my household and my family. You just don't do that to another man. You know what I mean? Like that's not why I responded to your weakness like that. It's because you're extremely weak. And then you came at me. And you came at my household. Any man, if you know what a man looks like, should respond to that. That's what men do. So you don't even realize why a man tick. You think I'm ticking like that because it hurts, and that is the truth. You don't even know why a man. You can't even identify what just happened to you right there. You haven't been around enough men, and you're very fragile, bro. You need to be taught, and everybody in the war room sees it. They see it. They see it. Look at my man. ShowBizz, nothing but a new boxing network. They see it. The real men see it. Now you're trying to take up for yourself, and it's dead. You're done. You're a floating dead body in the water, bro. But what we need for you to do after now that you're embarrassed, to find that thing and reconstruct yourself and build yourself as a man from ground up. Here's Claressa. The purple hair. Look at that purple and gold. Where was it set as far as her accomplishments if she win? Claressa Shields. Let's see what she say. She said, how cute when I win on Saturday night. That's an arrogance that's like, she said it's going to be a great victory for her. This is my first undisputed fight. See, that's where experience come in. So she is the underdog. How is she the underdog? I think she's not the underdog in Bet US, is she? Maybe she's the underdog in UK. Says someone who lives off an amateur win for 10 years. God, I've never seen that before. I have. Riddick Bowe threw his belt in the garbage because Lennox Lewis beat him with one hand. I've seen that. She said she's been dominating boxing for a decade. She said all she's been doing is winning. The thing is, Savannah Marshall looks so good. Yeah, that's the thing. Claressa Shields went to UK and fought UK's best. You got to give her love for that. Champions not made, they're born. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Because I feel like Mike Tyson was the most constructed champion. There was respectful applause from Claressa Shields when Savannah Marshall was introduced. Said, where are we with that? Do you respect her? She's an underdog because she's in the UK. Also, Savannah has power. Savannah got skill and power. And beat her in amateurs. She said she ran into a Savannah Marshall many times. And she always been cordial. She said she's not the bad guy. Said Savannah Marshall is really the biatch. Said Savannah Marshall was trying to discredit her. That's where it all started. So the Claressa Shields keep bringing up the amateurs though. She keep talking about the Olympic. There is no hate for. I don't know. She said she respect her as a fighter. She said don't paint Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields said don't paint her out like she's the one who started off. Did you hear Claressa Shields do her accent? Yeah, Savannah Marshall triggered Claressa. Dog, do you see Claressa's act? She said that blew me. I really think our generation started that. She's from my generation, bro. I don't give a damn how old she is. Biz, I want to thank you real quick. Your love is not enough. Thank you so much. Videos gave my woman and I a lot perspective. Oh, your love is not enough. It was a great talk and never felt closer to her. Love you, Unc. And shout out War Room. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Claressa said, if she don't respect me, don't expect me to respect her. Says Savannah, do you respect Claressa Shields? She's going to say, yes, I do. I do. Her smooth voice and shit. Yes. She talks as smooth as she box. Claressa, the amateur loss is in her head. It's in her head. It's in her head. It's in her head. She said she always had respect for Claressa. She said she has an opinion. Oh, that's that bullshit. I hate when people be disrespectful, like, it's just my opinion. She said you got upset that she is so regal. Her performance suck. Are you gonna be able to do what you did in amateur 10 years ago? Diabolical performance. She is very arrogant. They both are. They both are in two different ways. Chris will say, are you going to knock me out? She said she never once said that she was going to knock her out. She said, I'm going to hurt you. She said, we still don't have an answer. She said, I don't know why you think you're so big. It's so. Claressa Shields funny. She said you're gonna be sweet. This is great. She said put in 11 weeks. She said you're not about to walk. This is awesome. She said, I just want you to say that you have big mouth, you back. She said, you be hating on my chain. Why she keep bringing up that chain? She said, I want that chain. I just like, she said, put 5,000 of your purse on it. Claressa wanted better. She said, you want everything I got. You see, this is amazing. She did her voice. Savannah said that Claressa's a bully. This is amazing. She said, I'm confident. So you lack confidence. Savannah Marshall is full of confidence. She said, I'm about to put you through hell Saturday. She said, you about to take a L. This is incredible. This is Claressa X-rays got released. It's confirmed she got dog in her. Funny as hell. Says Savannah, what would it mean to you to be undisputed champion? She said it does happen. She becomes undisputed. They're smiling. Claressa's smiling too. Both their smiles are genuine. They're like, I cannot, this is ridiculous. I cannot believe that she can beat me. That's how they both feel. I got Claressa. Dog, I can't even call it, dog. I really got Savannah. I really got Savannah Marshall. But Claressa ain't going nowhere. That's how it could probably be a draw. I'll put money on the draw. They didn't think that they'll see it. It's because the women ain't afraid of each other. The women not afraid of each other. They fight. Women are different, bro. They fight. Wow. Dang. That promoter is killing. Claressa Shields, the women are fighting for women's sports. Men aren't. So there's a men sports are already cemented. So they not fighting for when you're fighting for your rights, it's a better product to watch. When somebody's fighting to say I exist, they fight harder. ShowBizz. Love you, boy. Much love to you. I like the hunger. He's a grandpa? Dang, that boy right there. Preach. He had a sermon. He must have practiced that. That was amazing. So the WNBA is better than the NBA. No, women's boxing isn't better than men's boxing. It's not better than men's boxing. But what they doing, the product, the fact that they're putting together these fights is better. Right? And for some reason too, when I bring up women boxing, people bring up the WNBA. I don't know why that is. I'm talking about women boxing and men boxing. They're two boxing and the NBA is two different sports with two different pathways. They travel two different things. I'm talking about women's boxing. People bring up the WNBA. They don't bring up women's tennis. I'm talking about women's boxing and men's boxing. And this card, like someone said earlier, this card, if this was men, same exact thing. If it was the best fighting the best for men on the same card, it'd be a great product. Men just can't get past it being women. They just can't get past it. But they don't have to. They don't have to. Because the product's going to get so good that you can't help it. That's why Serena Williams and all, like women's tennis, people don't even see it as, they just watch the tennis match now. It has gotten there. There's been enough great women to where when you watch track and field and women are running, you're watching people race at this point. Boxing to get there. Even we see it in combat sports, in MMA and UFC. You're just watching women fight at this point. Boxing to get there. It's just harder for like my man, the insecure men. It's hard for the insecure men to see strong women. But over time, you'll see more of these. You'll see. Agreed. Jackie. Uh-huh. On God, ShowBizz. Uh-huh. If you look at it as great as a fight, you're fine. If you look at it as, hey, I'm tired of women growing, then you're going to not watch it and you're going to say whatever you can against it. But if you see it as a fight, right. Said Claressa, when she's talking this all shit to Peter Fury. Biz Unc, why you picking Shields? I'm not. I'm picking a draw. I think Savannah Marshall is better though. ShowBizz, my bad. I thought you said women fighting in their rights in sport in general. I don't know what I said because I got the headphone on and I'm hearing. I know what I meant, So I probably did say that, but that's not what I meant. I'm hearing people talking. I'm trying to. She said we ain't got. He said it's a 50-50 fight. Peter Fury said. Savannah is a natural powerhouse, she said. Yeah, Savannah Marshall is a counter puncher. ShowBizz, is this fight free if you have on ESPN Plus? I don't even know, man. I don't even be looking at that. I just know I'm going to buy it or whatever. Savannah, high-level athlete that's going to adapt. That, yeah, heart and guts is why Claressa Shields may make this a draw. Savannah Marshall got everything else. To me, she got the power, the skill, the everything, the natural IQ. I think she's a better fighter. I mean, boxer, but the fight in Claressa on top of her abilities closes the gap. The boxer versus a puncher. My thing is, I don't know which one's the boxer. People see knockouts and don't know what the hell's going on. Man, go ahead. Fury's nice. When you have a trainer like Fury, look at him. Look at the grit in him. Can adapt to hard punches. You can adapt. You can make people miss those punches. Ask Floyd Mayweather. It doesn't matter how hard you hit if you can't hit me. Said for Claressa Shields is several levels over who Savannah Marshall fought. Facts. Said there's levels to this. Savannah's smiling like, get this shit out. I said, right, Fury said, all due respect to you as well. Peter Fury said, I've heard all this before. So let nobody tell you or put you down. Everybody got pair of arms, pair of legs. I'll see you on Saturday. 100%. Shut that shit up. Fury's right. I'm levels and then levels. Whip your ass Saturday. I love that mentality. Show best the guns. Savannah Marshall showed knockout power we never seen in sport before. It's right there. It says either you beating the best or you haven't. That's what Claressa Shields said. Look at Claressa Shields' nostrils. She's pissed. If you're her man and she looks at you like that, You just go ahead and wash the dishes and grab the fabric softener and wash your clothes. I watched Shield Savannah fight. In my opinion, Shields won the fight if it was scored as a pro fight, but Savannah won the Olympic style. No, I think $325, 11. Wow. Claressa says she don't have the knockouts because of the level of opponent. She said you're gonna find that out Saturday. Claressa Shields is coming with some truth. So anybody can knock out tomato cans and bumps. You can't knock out world champs. Yeah, Shields snapping. Said the women that both of them fought is crap. Said they all no good. Fury said they all crap. Today she's not the best opponent ever. How do you know that if they haven't fought? So you go. This is crazy. This I can't wait to watch this. Savannah Marshall is cracking up at Claressa Shields. She said, won the talk today. Yeah, I won the talk today. Yeah, this press conference is so crazy. I can't even commentate on it. I just said she knock out bumps. Said she's never going to abandon her hand speed, defense, IQ. She said she worked in every fight to enhance her power. She don't like power. ShowBizz, they keep talking about Savannah Marshall power like Ann Wolf never existed. The funny thing is people only talk about Ann Wolf and they don't talk about other fighters. But Savannah Marshall is the biggest puncher right now. So when people talk about Deontay Wilder's power, it's not as if Foreman and Shavers never existed. It's just he's the hardest puncher right now. Claressa Shields the hardest. I mean, Savannah Marshall the hardest puncher right now. That's the thing. The fight is going to be so short. It's 10 rounds, 2 minutes. Christy Martin, Layla Ali. Just see what happens when we go in there. My speed is never going to leave. And she's never going to abandon her speed. Fast, powerful, smart, defensive, responsible. Off. Yeah. She's working on everything to beat Savannah Marshall. They keep talking about my thing is they keep talking about Marshall's power and not her skill level. I don't even look at her power as much as her skill level. People keep talking about being a big puncher. I'm talking about skill. That's what gets me upset. Her knockouts is due to her skill level more so than her power. Her knockouts is due to her timing and accuracy and how she boxes. It's not George Foreman. Savannah Marshall is knocking out women because women are lunging in, and she is beautiful with her timing. People looking at her power as if she's just walking through people and just beating on them. No, it's how she placed her shots. I think people are really missing her knockouts, and why? There's a rematch clause. Y'all talking now, Marshall only bring down Claressa's accomplishments. Yeah. If she wins, yeah. Savannah Marshall fights like a female Tyson Fury. Yeah. ShowBizz. That's why I feel she's a great she's gonna beat Shields by unanimous. Yeah, that's what I've been saying for 2 years. It feels controversial. If she said it doesn't matter, I'll fight her again. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that my man Gareth tripped. Gareth kind of tripped on how he asked that question. That was a very biased question. He says the public want to see the women fight again. That's the reason it would happen. Bingo. That promoter just said everything to me. If the public wanted Claressa Shields versus Savannah Marshall 2, it would happen. After Tank Davis fought Isaac Cruz, the public was like, that was his hardest fight. I want to see it again. Tank said, hell no. That's the point I was making. Why would you fight him again if he beat him? No, the public. That's what Floyd knew when he fought Maidana and Castillo again. That's what Floyd knew. That's the point I was making. People are like pissing their pants for no reason. Claressa Shields says she has no quit. That's the thing. You're gonna have to beat the hell out of Claressa. You're gonna have to beat the hell out of her. I don't see how you can beat the hell out of her. It may be a draw. It may be a draw. You got to kill Claressa. Claressa's going to keep getting up, and she's going to. The word doser sounds a bit racist. Oh, you're weird. You're weird. Everybody be called a doser. You're weird. This man's weird. Dude's just so sensitive. Yeah, I remember when Claressa Shields got dropped. I was like, Easy, easy. Yeah, you don't let your insecurities hear a word that you never heard and then think it's racist. Said, will you take on the quote nickname if you beat her? She said, I want nothing to do with it. Put in gold and spread all over. Right, Claressa Shields, right. I have to see where she will rank after I fight her. She said, just keep my belt warm for me from Claressa. Why you let Savannah get the last word? Dang, look at everybody just cheering. Dog, the confidence of Savannah Marshall is crazy. She's at home, everybody cheering everything she says. Claressa's pissed. That's what happens when you travel, right? And that's the beauty of Claressa Shields. You think it's a 50-50 chance? Yeah, it's 50-50. Because Claressa Shields has gotten a little bit better technically. Like her last fight, she's gotten better. If you look at Savannah Marshall, just like Claressa Shields said, Savannah Marshall spent so much time in amateurs that that's where she honed her skills. That's why Lomachenko came out looking better than everybody. Usyk and all those boys. You know, he looked better than AJ. AJ came in and collected all those heavyweight belts, and Usyk jumped in the heavyweight division, looked better than AJ because, and I know he was undisputed in cruiserweight, but that's why Savannah Marshall looks so good, like in the ring. That's why she's more advanced than Claressa. She honed her skills real nice, real nice. But Claressa has actually gotten better. She's gotten better. $60-40 Shields, in my opinion. It may be 50-50 because it's actually Claressa Shields' champion heart. She's always been a champion. That's all she knows. It's her champion heart versus Savannah Marshall skill. Here's the face-off. She's not confident. No, then you don't know Savannah Marshall. Fans give you hype. Confidence Shields is another mind friend. You don't know Savannah at all. You only know Claressa. If you some stuff is just dumb, right? Some stuff is just people not knowing. It's like obvious. Hey, Muhammad Ali don't have real confidence. Then you don't know him, right? You don't know of him. You never watched him or anything. Savannah Marshall has real confidence. It's real. It's real. That's all she's been. Is real. She beat Claressa before. She's a fantastic fighter. She got a lot of practice. She's good. She believes that she'll beat Claressa Shields. It's real confidence. She's not talking a lot of trash, but it's real confidence, bro. And she's been in Claressa's face time and time again. Ask Claressa. She tell her that her performances isn't good and stuff like that. It's real. Marshall fan hype. Yeah, you have no idea. You have no idea what's going on. No need to talk to you. Now you just troll. They both got great confidence and they're fantastic fighters, which is why the fight is big. They both are champions. And sometimes you just got to give love to everybody. Sometimes they both are just fantastic. And they'll tell you that themselves. They know who they fighting. They fighting some real ones and fighting each other. You just have no idea. Yeah, see, Savannah Marshall's so big, too. That's another thing, man. Savannah Marshall's so big. People thought that way about Fury Wilder. Fury Wilder knocking everybody out. Fury's lying. Fury went out there and knocked out Wilder twice. It's like, brother, he knew. It was real. Now everybody like, yeah, if you're the best heavyweight in the world, it took you too long. Like Savannah Marshall is a real one. Look how they staring at each other. This is they. I know they're trembling of rage. It's hard to pretend to be calm. There, look at the stare down. I know they both like. I just can't wait to punch you in the face come Saturday. Like they can't wait. They're finally fighting. Look at Claressa. She is just sick of the shit. Claressa got this look like, I'm just sick of looking at your face. I am sick of it. And Savannah Marshall's like, I'm in your head. No, don't touch your butt. See, home dude, promoter wanted to touch Claressa Shields' butt. You want to touch her butt. And then Savannah smiles. That's a fake smile Claressa has. They both are being genuine. They both being genuine. That's a fake smile Claressa has. Look at her face right there. Savannah ain't nothing wrong with seriously wanting to whoop somebody's ass. She seriously want to whoop her ass. Look at her. Look at her eyebrows. When the eyebrows up, she's sincere. Like, don't touch me. See how she talking to the dude, and then she put on that fake smile. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that either. That's not fear. I cannot pretend like I don't want to whip your ass. I get that. I totally get that. Look at Savannah Marshall. Savannah Marshall is calmer, but she can't wait to get in the ring. Hit the like, trying to stay professional, but wants to kill. Yep, that's tough. Biz, did you see the fight between many times? Everybody just now seeing it, bro. I think I've seen it 4 times. But I heard it was banned for a while. So I don't blame y'all for not seeing it on the low. I heard it was banned for a while. I remember it being on YouTube and then it was gone. So yeah. Maybe. Nah. Savannah going to give her some Curious Jorge. Funny. Who's the girl with the curly black hair? I have no idea. But that's what I'm saying. Women warriors be very, very gorgeous. Look at this. Man, that was a good stare down, a great press conference. Okay, let's talk. I'm about to close all this out. I mean, that was incredible. That was incredible. Okay, let's talk. Let me know if something else is going on. Love you, Biz, but this one, USA. I hear you. I hear you. Root how you root. Let me put this up. Man, root how you root, bro. Me as a boxing analyst, if you guys want to hear who I think will win the fight and just break it down, I can't go USA. That's not enough. Right? You guys go to Bet US, bet us on Bet US. You guys go there. You can't say, well, Biz said USA. Like, that's not enough. They all fine. Look. I think they both genuine. I think Savannah Marshall. Look, I'm going to say this again and again. Okay, Savannah Marshall is not Mike Tyson. I want you guys to know this for sure. And I'm going to say this the night of the fight. I may say this during the weigh-in reaction. Savannah Marshall got power, but she's not walking you down and hitting you upside the head. Savannah Marshall is wearing you out with great technique. It's like boom, 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 step back, bam, boom, 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 bam. Her timing. You move this way, bam, on the chin. A lot of times, Claressa Shields, the reason why she's not knocking people out is because she's throwing punches in bunches, but she doesn't have the accuracy to land with her front knuckle right on the jaw and shake that brain. She's not doing that. Savannah Marshall is. Up there, go chin, boom, there go a temple, bam, hook. Savannah Marshall is winning with technique, and these women are falling into her slickness and her distance. And Claressa, if you look at that amateur bout, it was the same thing. when someone said if this was a pro fight, you would have scored it for Claressa. No. The pro style was Savannah. Claressa was throwing punches and bunches like this, and Savannah was boom, 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 boom. People don't know what they're looking at whatsoever. Savannah Marshall knockouts are coming from skill and timing. It's not like she's what they are only saying, oh, her power. Savannah Marshall and Fury knows the secret. That's why I say, man, I wonder if Fury's the future. If Savannah Marshall is the future, because she is doing something that a lot of these women aren't doing. Amanda Serrano does it. Katie Taylor does it a bit, but she is throwing less punches with better timing. She's throwing less punches with better timing. Claressa Shields took female boxing to another level, but she is not as advanced as Savannah Marshall. The thing is, though, Claressa Shields' warrior spirit, you're going to have to kill it. She will go to MMA, set herself back, and win an MMA fight. She is different here. And that's going to close the gap. Plus, she's been improving. This is a good fight, man. A great fight. I got Shields by decision. Okay. That can happen, man. I'm thinking Shields gonna be doing her thing, pity patter, getting points, and Marshall will be trying to get a KO, resulting in her falling behind. No, I think Savannah Marshall, she's not gonna be trying to get the KO. Oh. How is it that people can break down men boxing when it's still boxing? I don't know how y'all don't see it. I don't know how y'all don't see it. What do y'all see? You know what? This is what I have to do. This is what I have to do. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, dude. I gotta see if I can find it, bro. Hold on. Matches. See, I don't think I can find it. Hold on real quick. Nope. Oh my God. I can't find it. Nope. Hold on. Maybe I can. Maybe it's in my email. When is this? Press conference. Nope, that's not it. What the hell, man? Uh-huh. Oh, here we go right here. I found it. Here, let me show you. Thank goodness I found it. I think this is it. I'm not for certain. I think this is it. Hold on real quick. I think nobody has said Shields gonna knock her out. Because Shields don't knock out people. So I don't see it. Marshall by TKO. Biz, you look like a drink Mike Tyson lightweight. Sorry, much love though. I don't even know what drink. There's a Mike Tyson lightweight drink that's out. I don't know what drink that is. All right, hold on. But if I look like some drink called Mike Tyson, is that sexual or what? It's Thorough Thursday right now. So you guys can ask any questions. I think he was talking about something sexual or something, dog. It's like a tall drink called Mike Tyson or something. I don't know what he was talking Let me see. Surely a cash app from Anthony Joshua. Shields beat Savannah in that Olympic bout, in my opinion. I think Savannah beat her pretty clear, but you know, people saw what they saw, and that's the beauty of boxing. Like, I thought Jamel Charlo and Brian Castano 1 was really a draw. And you know, people thought Brian Castano. I think Tank Davis beat Eastside Cruz by two rounds, and people think Eastside Cruz won. So, you know, people see things differently, and I accept that. I thought Savannah Marshall was definitely at least better than Claressa. I think that was like obvious in the thing. Okay, check this out. Look at this. See the jab? Look at the distance that she's creating. Look at how she moves. I don't know why people see. Look at the head movement. I don't know why people see she's gonna walk her down and knock her out. Savannah Martin, look at her feints. Look at her footwork. Look at her jab. Look at her distance. Look how she hooks off the jab. I don't know. Bam, boom, left. Her timing is not speed. Look how smooth she is. Look at that. That slickness. Everybody who loves Floyd Mayweather, who loves, look at that, then the right hand off the shoulders. Anybody who loves Devin Haney and loves the movement and the slickness, they don't see her. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, this is why being somebody who could look at her defense. This is the reason why being a guy who just sees boxing and not gender or race, why I can easily see the head movement and the slickness, and why people don't see her boxing ability. Look at this. How she put up her guard. Look at her angles. Then look how she walks her down. Bam. The right hand. Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at this. Boom, jab. Right hand. Whoop, whoop, whoop. People, for some reason, don't see boxing ability. Whoop. I don't know what the hell. I think it's bam. And then the knockout came. I don't know what the hell. It's because of timing that the knockout is coming. People are just seeing, damn, that's some nice. Yeah. People are seeing Savannah Marshall. Oh, it's power versus boxer. I'm like, which one's the boxer? I don't see what people are saying with this. She's just a power punch. I'm seeing, bam, she's knocking women out because women are missing and sitting there completely wide open. Like Shields said against trash cans. See, now, once again, instead of being a child, just analyze. Just analyze. Right? I'm just talking about the point that now you're changing the goal, pushing the goalpost and changing the point. Don't be a child. Be a man. So I'm just talking about the fact that Savannah Marshall is a boxer. That's all I'm saying. If Claressa Shields was showing that, then people would call her a slick boxer. That's all I'm saying. The child shit, you can miss me with it. Being just a man looking at, now that was some good skill. That I can't, trying to diss something is doing nothing but dissing Claressa Shields. So because she's going to fight her. If Claressa Shields beat her or lose to her, all you did was shit on Claressa. But my thing is, instead of just dissing it, know what it is, understand it, credit it, and then analyze how the fight will go and what to expect. That's far better than just fanboying and convincing yourself of your own reality in your brain. It's just, be a man, be an adult. Like, Jesus Christ. I hope Claressa doesn't fight angry, because if she's angry, she's going to hurt you. Savannah, boy. Yeah, if I hope Claressa doesn't fight. I don't think she will. She's a champion. She's a champion. Now, this is what I'm saying. Now, watch Now watch Shields. Now watch Shields. Woo. The athleticism. Look how wide she throws her punches. Bam. Boy. She jabbed from out there. Look at this. Whoop, whoop. Look at that parry. That's how Claressa Shields been looking lately. Right hand after right hand. See how it's her athleticism. Bam. And then whoop. Oh, beautiful. Bam. Whoop. Oh my God. Look how patient she's been. Then there it goes. Then there it goes. And then she goes into that. Right there. I told that's why her knockouts aren't happening. That is arm punches flailing. If she does that against Savannah Marshall, it won't be good. That right there, those arm punches, look at those arm punches. That's why no knockouts are happening. She's not turning her hips into it or anything. That's why I said technically Savannah Marshall is better. That's all I'm saying. Now you see how she got caught? Bam. She got caught in that because of her flailing punches. And what I'm saying is, you're going to have to beat her like a bat with a bat, because technically Savannah Marshall is obviously better. But Claressa Shields' championship heart, her spirit, is going to keep her in the fight. But you see how she got caught? See her chin was in the air? See how she wells her punches? You see that? You see how she slaps and wells her punches? For some reason, people see Claressa Shields as Floyd Mayweather and Savannah Marshall as a power puncher when y'all not watching the damn fights. It's not my opinion. It's watching it. Look. Are you looking at? That's not opinion based. That's how her punches go. Y'all taking your personal feelings and replacing it with what you're looking at. Yeah, homegirl was a baddie. Yeah, 100%. They both baddies. Yep. Jackie! That's what I'm saying. They not Mayweather. That's what they be saying. I need to see in the comments, are y'all looking at it or y'all just having y'all emotions? Because at that point, I'm too rational and too logical to speak on your level. Talk to him, Biz. Yeah, we can look at it again. My analysis is this. Savannah Marshall is more technically sound than Claressa. She's more skilled than Claressa. But she's going to have to murder her because Claressa is not going to stop. That's my thing. Claressa will not knock her out, but Claressa is going to throw a lot of volume. It's going to be her action versus Savannah Marshall's skills and patience. That's how it was in the amateurs, and that's how it's going to be now. Listening to you, Biz. Thank you. That's why I keep saying her dog in her. And I said fight close and get dirty. Because she cannot learn overnight. Though she's gotten better, just like Deontay Wilder against Tyson Fury, he started going to the body more. But over time, he got tired. He stepped straight back. He stopped going to the body. He became Wilder. Remove your feelings. But just like Wilder, you got to kill him. You got to beat the hell out of Wilder. That's what this is. Can Savannah Marshall beat the hell out of Claressa? I don't know. That's what makes the fight so tight. You feel what I'm saying? Savannah looks more skilled because she's more skilled. Yes, she's more skilled. My man said the light chick was beautiful or pretty or whatever, right? No one knows who she is. Oh, Claressa Shields, Savannah Marshall fighting bums. Name Claressa Shields fighters. Fury had it right. Hey, let's keep it real. They both are the elite ones. They're too good for everybody they fought. They're too good for everybody they fought. Right? Yeah, she did it against tomato cans. How about Claressa? Name her Claressa. Cruz, that's my girl right there. Right? Cozen was the last one. Right? So look. Check this out. Let's look at it again. Let's look at Savannah Marshall. Let's look at how Savannah Marshall fight. Fury won the press conference, right? Look at how she fights. Look at her head movement constantly. Look at how smooth she fights. Look at her head movement. Look at her angles. Look at her jabs. Look at how everything's from the shoulders. Look at her footwork. Look how she creates space. Look how she hooks off the jab. Savannah Fury. Yeah, look at boom, bam, left, bam. Now she's out the way again. Look at her slickness, her smooth, her rhythm. Uppercut, right hand, dropped her. It's a beautiful style. It is not what people are saying. Look at her. Look at her head movement. Look at her slickness. I don't know why people are constantly talking about she's really clean. Yeah, Jackie. For some reason, people are looking at it as if Savannah Marshall is just a puncher. And if you keep doing that, you have no damn idea why she may win on Saturday. Whoop. Bam. Look how low she dips. Left hook. Boom. Let me see. Let me see. What did my man say? $1 trillion. This definitely not Wilder Fury. Savannah is patient and lacks emotion. Shields fights with much emotion at times. Oh, too much emotion. Yeah, it's not exactly Wilder and Fury, right? Nothing is Wilder Fury. Nothing is Tyson Frazier. Nothing is Savannah Claressa Shields. Nothing is Gotti and Ward exactly. But there are elements that are similar, and those are the elements that I said, right? So I think people need to listen to exactly what I'm saying. I'm talking about the elements that I was talking about, right? And I was just trying to bring that connection because people are casuals, so they don't really know about too many fighters. So you got to bring up Wilder and Fury, right? You got to bring up certain things that people, Tank Davis, to not that anyone else is Tank Davis other than Tank Davis, but you got to bring up things to try to connect. That's why I'm good at this job, right? You have to bring the things that connect. Marshall smiles like one of the masks on The Purge. So, Show, let me ask you this. You don't think that Shields has been training for this style and type of fight for Marshall? Okay, brother. Yes. All right. I'm going to try to see how I can answer this to help you. Okay. 1, I said the fight is close. 2, I put money on a draw. 3, I don't know exactly who wins. So maybe that can help you right there. All because of the fact that, like I said, Claressa's a champion. She has heart. I'm going to have to help you and bring up a lot of things about Claressa so you can be like, oh, okay, now let me leave the emotions aside And let me think about what he's actually saying. Claressa has heart. She's a champion. She's been training for 11 weeks. And she's focused not only on Savannah Marshall, but because she's a two-time undisputed champion, 3-division champion, the fastest to do it, and 2-time Olympic gold medalist, the first one to do it from the States. She's like that because, forget Savannah Marshall, she's like that because she trains for everybody she fights. Forget Savannah Marshall, all right? Now, with that said, okay, I'm sure there were fighters who trained for Iron Mike Tyson style who got knocked the hell out. I'm sure AJ trained for Usyk and lost. Okay, I'm sure Savannah Marshall trained for Claressa Shields. Come Saturday, one of them is going to lose, right? Unless I'm right with the draw. So that you think that she didn't train for the style? Everyone does, and there's winners and losers. Kambosos trained for Devin Haney. So that is without saying. We know that. That goes without question. Now, throw that aside. Savannah Marshall is training for Claressa Shields. That's a fact. Claressa Shields is training for Savannah Marshall. That's a fact. Now, what happens Saturday, I'm talking about their styles and how they match up. That's it. I'm not sure what else I can say about it. ShowBizz Beyond a Boxing Show. 100% hit the Tyson Veil. Now let's look at how Claressa Shields box. Dog, that elbow shot made that girl say, oh my God. So I show that to say there is power there. I show this to say, boop, that parry. And how she just got out the way just enough shows that there's skill there. Look at that. How she selected the right hand. How she weaved and then threw it. Bam! With good speed. Straight down the pipe. So I'm showing with her positives. Then I show this. Because that is going to happen, like $1 Trillion said, out of emotion. When she wants to hurt you, that's how she does it. She boxes you at first. But when she gets angry and wants to get you out, that's how she throws her punches. And that is the time where Savannah Marshall can capitalize. When she's pushing her and jumping way in with her chin in the sky. That she's been doing that forever. It doesn't change overnight. That's how she's been fighting. And this is how she got caught. That's what I'm saying. When she opens up like AJ, it's when she's at her most vulnerable. And if you can see that when watching AJ, how can you miss it when watching Claressa if it's not just because you're hating on AJ and loving Claressa? Because if you are just for boxing, how can, look at that, got caught again throwing that wild shit. She look at her. How can you see it in someone else but not see it in Claressa? Great comparison to AJ. Yes. See? That's how she trades. That's the end of the round here. Opponent is hurt when she does that. Come on, Biz. Okay, smooth lyrics. Let me help you. Has Floyd ever done that? I don't give a damn if it's the end of the round. Has Floyd ever done this? If you can see Ryan Garcia lifts his head when he throws a punch, that's a bad habit no matter what. Floyd couldn't do that if he tried. If Floyd wanted to throw punches and bunches, he would never look like this. Where's your brain? Come on, Biz. Come on, Smooth. No boxer should ever look like this. Wow, that's Wilder. That's how he couldn't finish Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was a partial punch away for going to sleep forever in the 12th round against Wilder. How can he go up from people talk about how he got up from dead to beating the count? That's not the biggest part. How did Wilder not finish a man who was half dead? Because when he got up, he did this. And no pro fighter should ever get to this point. Never. Your muscle, your mechanics doesn't allow you to do that. Can't wait for the fight. Great for boxing. 100%. That's how Tyson Fury survived. Big facts, Biz. Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready to. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else, bro. You're gonna hurt their feelings. Don't tell the truth. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Not just one time. I think I'm gonna repeat this. If there's anything y'all have learned, y'all should have learned through watching boxing and talking on YouTube. Forget just my channel. The one thing you should have learned from watching boxing and talking on YouTube is boxing don't have room for your feelings. Boxing results don't have room for your damn feelings. Don't let your feelings, don't think that your feelings dictate the outcome. That's why watch their fights, analyze what they do, and then think of how the outcome could be. But to add your feelings is the dumbest shit in the world. Let me see. Flex on them. Seep, 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 pow. King Kong ain't got hit on me. Let me see. That's the great thing about this channel. Unbiased. Yeah, Shields is great, but she does have flaws. Yes, that's it. That's it. That is it. Give my man his love. Give my man his love. Give my man his love. It's the only thing that matters to me. In the bank. This is why everyone's excited. Yeah. Marshall's timing would beat Shields' aggressive stupidity. Here's my thing. Shields going to be what she is, which is why I say Shields. I don't think Claressa Shields is going to be able to consistently keep up boxing with Savannah Marshall, because Savannah Marshall is molded and shaped by her boxing skill and abilities that's been groomed. So what Claressa Shields has to do is do everything but box. How about this? Box in spurts. Box when Savannah Marshall is so wrapped up in you fighting. You get what I'm saying? Box when Savannah Marshall is so consumed by your fighting. Let me tell you what I mean. Get dirty with her. Put your braids in her head, in her face. Hold on to her arms. Bend her arms. Get dirty with her. Right? Push her with your forearm. Have the crowd boo. Get dirty with her. Push her back. Look at the ref like, what do you mean? I got this. And have an attitude. And while Savannah Marshall is so trying to avoid your tactics, start boxing her. Bam, right hand. Boom. boom, boom. Nigel Benn did that with, it's sad, but with the G-Man. You get so caught up with, Holyfield did that with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was so caught up with, hey, my head is just here. Holyfield wasn't head-butting Tyson. He just had his head there. And Tyson couldn't weave under because he was running to that head. So Tyson was standing straight up and was so trying to avoid his head. He bit his ear the second fight because that damn head's bothering me. When that happened, Holyfield started, boom, stepping back and countering Tyson. Now Tyson's swinging, and Holyfield, boom, rocked him, stopped him, TKO. All of a sudden, Tyson is busy trying to fight the tactics, and now Holyfield is boxing. That's what you do. That's what she has to do. Julio, this fight would be like Larry Holmes versus Cooney. Savannah hasn't had an opponent to prepare her for Shields. All right, brother. All right, brother. All right, brother. All right, brother. It's a great fight, bro. Foreman Cooney. Foreman is an all-time fighter who was a power puncher, the hardest puncher ever. Right? Cooney didn't have the abilities. Savannah Marshall is the one with the abilities over Claressa Shields. You got to come with a different Cooney, bro. Then if you want to talk about just their records and who they fought, Claressa Shields has a better resume. Savannah Marshall knocked out people that Claressa Shields fought, though. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. They both are just waist, head, and shoulders better than everybody they fought. And that's the black two sugars. That's the black two sugars. People were in their feelings back in Mike. Yeah, everybody but my household. We knew what was up. We said, what a beautiful plan from Holyfield. What a beautiful plan by Holyfield. Because no one decided to get low with Tyson. Everybody thought, let me keep away from Tyson. Holyfield said, let me bring the fight to Tyson and grab him and push him backwards. All of a sudden, Mike Tyson was Ali. All of a sudden, Mike Tyson was standing. When you got Mike Tyson standing way up like this, bruh, it ain't gonna work. Mike Tyson's like this. He had that boy like this here. When you like that, if you got Mike Tyson standing 8 feet tall, game over. Game over. Flex on him. See, pow. King Kong ain't got hit on me. I said wolf, not a rooster. That's a rooster, not a wolf. Peace. Thank you so much, brother. In the bank. You feel what I'm saying? Headbutt. Hey, man. It's Thorough Thursday. I can talk to you. I've been on for over 2 hours. I can talk to you. Let me just talk to you. Okay. Without entertaining, without trying to entertain. But I'm naturally like this. All right. But let me talk to you, bro. All right. When you're just trying to be on the contrary and try to argue and not think, it's just dumb. Oh, wolf, not a rooster. Don Turner was training Holyfield. Let me tell you what Don Turner said. He said Mike Tyson loves to go this way. Think about Mike. Mike Tyson rarely does this. He does this, doesn't he? He dips left, right. Jab, jab. So Don Turner said, you just stay right here. And then he can't dip this way because he's going to hit your head. You just stay here. You stay close and stay here. He can't dip. So now he's just here. And then what you do? Left hook. You just stay there. Bam. Boom. He can't go this way. You're going to go into your left hook. Don Turner, the genius. That's all Holyfield did. Hey, man. He knew Holyfield was a crazy maniac and was tough as nails with a chin. He knew, hey, Holyfield, put your face, what people don't do, put your face close to Tyson's face. Tyson can't dip that way. Game. Buzzmaster, you hit it on the button. There's a difference between being great and being better than your opposition. All love from Philly, as always. Much love to you. Absolutely. So simple. Yeah. And the people are so dumb. The people are so dumb that they're like, Holyfield headbutted him. Let me show you. People saw the reaction and don't know what happened. Let me show you. Right here. It's sitting right here. You know what? I think I would love to just send it to y'all. Here, maybe y'all can watch it. Who headbutted who? Who headbutted who? Who headbutted who? No, Tyson got the worst of it, but who headbutted who? Use your brain. Use your brain. Use your brain and not just what people have said. Use your eyes. Use your brain. Yep, look at Tyson. Bam. Look at Tyson and look at where Holyfield head is. Yep. Don't just look. Boom. Oh, but Holyfield was headbutting. I love Tyson like a play cousin. That's my brother. But the fact of the matter is, Tyson always goes this way. Holyfield kept his head there. Boom. Ah. Biz for being himself. Thank you. Much love to you. Now you know some people can't catch the sweet science. Holyfield barely, right. Holyfield actually did this. Holyfield actually saw the head going and turned his head away from Mike. And they said that Holyfield headbutted him. Holyfield turned his head. He tried to avoid the headbutt. He turned his head away. Tyson was coming in with the headbutt, and Holyfield turned his head away. Boom. Yep, Mike Tyson wasn't fazed by the headbutt. There was a random poll on some random channel that turned into a heated debate. Prime Roy Jones versus Evander Holyfield. I want to know your thoughts. Holyfield. I thought about this forever. Holyfield beat him. Biz should be a boxing judge. Let me see. You covered the racial drama going on with Savannah Marshall and Claressa fight yet? No. I don't see a racial drama. I just watched the entire press conference. I don't see a racial drama. What racial drama? I don't even see one. Let me see. Yeah. Hey, make sure you bet us on Bet US. You guys know I'm going to be running that come Saturday. But that's the link. Create your accounts right now. Place a bet. You guys are so sure about Claressa Shields or Savannah Marshall winning. Both of you. Place a bet and take a bag if you guys know what you're talking about. Go to Bet Us, Bet US. All right. That's it's bigger, easier to use, and safe. Here's the link right here in the comments. Let me see. Not only is Holyfield too big, but Holyfield is mobile. He moves. He has a crazy chin. Tyson can't knock him out. Foreman can't knock him out. So, and he moves. All right. It's the reason why Hagler and Roy is a good fight. If Hagler and Roy is a good fight, Holyfield beats him. Right? I mean, it's a problem. If Shields stays on the inside, she will beat Marshall. But it's going to be tough to get past Marshall's jab and foot placement. Yeah, and Marshall's uppercut on the inside. Like you said, the footwork to create the space. It's a tough fight. It's just what it is. Look, Errol Spence versus Crawford is a tough fight. No matter how you slice it. If you love Errol Spence, if you all love Crawford's ass, no matter how whoever panties you're sniffing, it's a tough fight. I'm sorry. I wish you were right. It's a tough fight. Biz, I told you 2022, great year. Year of great fights. First, Taylor, Serrano, and now women's undisputed fights. Yeah. You're not the only one who told me. We already knew it, and many people said it. So everybody kind of knew that this year was crazy. Let me see. What else we got? Would you react to some of your supports sparring and bag work, etc.? I do that now. You gotta watch the channel more. I do that now. I've been doing that every day. For this week. But I don't react because I just watch it. Right. I've been doing that. Yeah, this whole week since last Saturday. I don't really react much. I'll just be like, good shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to sit there and criticize. How did it was classic. You got to watch it. It was classic. Are you watching the YouTubers box Saturday? That's going to be tough because Shamael versus Nate Diaz is happening Saturday. When it comes to YouTubers, I definitely like watching them fight, but not over Shamael versus Nate Diaz. You know what I mean? Not over Claressa Shields versus Savannah Marshall, Mayer versus Baumgartner. That's I just don't think I can do it. I love the YouTube thing, but not over the gladiators. Like it's a hard go for your boy. Let me see. Hit the like bell. The Tyson. Yeah. If you guys can't hit the like, it's very hard for you guys to do it. The only thing is, and it's not really gotten under her skin, but she's mentioned race a couple times. Marshall told reporters. Yeah, I know. Marshall said that was the problem, but I didn't see a race thing. I think you would be trying to create a race issue because that's a hot thing that people want to do. Especially when it comes to black people, like, hey, black people are the new racists. So that's what people want to do, try to create a race issue. They would love to, but not this channel. I don't make a race issue out of nothing. Nothing happened. Claressa Shields, nothing happened. Only video I saw was Claressa Shields say she wants to be me. She wants to be black. That was more funny than anything, right? Claressa just ain't nothing going on. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Sign up to Relevnt. Hey, Relevnt been growing again. Relevant's been growing again. So hit the link, go over to Relevnt, check us out. Mind games. Timothy being moist. Just trying to create an issue. I think Marshall is doing it to create drama. Yeah. Or maybe she didn't like that statement. Either way, they're talking about everything. How their hair look, voice look. They're talking about everything. It's nothing for me to kind of pick apart. What I want to pick apart most was the fight itself. It seems like timing versus speed fight to me. For me, it seems like technique versus heart. Because it's not just timing versus speed. Because Savannah Marshall has great skill and technique. I think was the biggest thing is technique versus spirit. Claressa has an unyielding spirit that has been proven. That MMA move is everything to me. The fact that she put herself behind the 8-ball to learn something totally new, where women are more competitive in. MMA women are more competitive in, and she knows that, and she went over there. That type of spirit is unyielding and is incredible. Like if there was a spirit reader, not a gender reader, but a spirit reader, her spirit be greater than a lot of men. It would be. If there was a spirit reader, her spirit would, you know what I mean? So for me, I think it, because when you have a spirit like that, you will find a way. It's hard to beat a champion like that. It's hard. It's hard. But Savannah Marshall, her technique, but no matter how much technique, even if her technique gives her confidence, the technique is never going to waver Claressa Shields' spirit. So, and there's not enough time to do it. It's 2-minute rounds for 10 rounds. So it's not even enough time to do it. You the GOAT, bro. Yeah, I'll be here Saturday. Brother, please, for sure. Thank you so much, bro. Claressa has technique, bro. LOL, you making her out to be like Wilder, fam. Cut it out. But $1 trillion dreams. Your problem is you only hearing one thing. Because Savannah Marshall got spirit too. So $1 trillion. I'm not saying, and for anybody who, if I hurt y'all feelings and y'all feel I have to cut something out, I gotta give everybody their crumbs. Savannah Marshall has spirit too. She's not without spirit. And Claressa Shields has technique too. She's not without technique. Obviously not. Once again, let me help you. Anybody who's moist for Claressa. She got 2 Olympic gold medals, 2-time undisputed, 3 division world champion. Okay. So yes. And she did it in a very short period of time. She has technique. Savannah Marshall has spirit still. Okay. Because Savannah Marshall has speed too. And Claressa Shields has timing still. It is technique versus spirit. Do you get me at all? What I'm saying? I'm talking about the most overarching thing is Savannah Marshall may have the best technique in female boxing. Savannah Marshall may have the best technique in female boxing. But Claressa Shields may have the most spirit in boxing. I feel you, Biz. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I know it's difficult in the bank. Yeah, I think it's very difficult for if you're biased towards somebody, it's very difficult to not keep hearing she's good too, or he's good. So I know I have to keep doing that. So if somebody is like, if I think Errol Spence beats Crawford, I gotta say Crawford's good. I think Errol Spence wins. Crawford's good. You gotta keep. You gotta keep massaging the feelings You know what I mean? I'm with you, Biz. Yeah. It's a great fight. Yeah. So, are we done? Are we finished? Or are we done? It's been 2 hours, 30 minutes. I don't think I have another 30 minutes in. I've been up since 7 o'clock. I'm about to run, hit the gym, and be back with enough time to enjoy my day. Biz is similar to Wilder. You can't Wilder Fury. You can't say that. You can't say that because $1 trillion going to get moist. You can't say that. But I know what you mean as far as the heart, and you have to destroy Wilder. I get what you're saying, but people gonna let me see. BS another hour gonna hurt you, dude. I would not have energy to do anything for the rest of the day. So thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Fantastic. I'm gonna do the weigh-in tomorrow. ShowBizz the adult. I'm out. Huh. Good job. Keep the moist out. Yeah, keep the moist out.